After a lackluster first half, the Redskins managed to score 3 unanswered field goals and are only seconds away from destroying your dreams of making the playoffs. But if you can make this 40-yard field goal, you will push the game into overtime and keep the dream alive. And his kick is good. You did it. The field goal is good. The game is tied. We're headed to overtime. The Redskins won the toss. They will receive the kick. You must get the ball back and win the game to secure your spot in the playoffs. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This will be taken about the 12. Then he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown.
And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. But the Redskins look to get this one back, and indeed they did. It's still Washington football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And it'll be a turnover. This is going the other way. And a costly, costly mistake. Coaches talk so much about ball security, and in overtime, so paramount.
Partner, do you ever wonder if maybe they talk about it too much?
Too much, yeah.
Doesn't seem like you can, but maybe by discussing it time and time again, and you know they overemphasized it here, it almost became self-fulfilling.
And any points beat them here. Field goal or a touchdown now. And an alley to run. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Now Allen. Oh, some strong running. That one good for 10 yards. And all of a sudden here, it's third down. They've had some success here in overtime with this opening drive running the football right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you. And until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there available to them.
On third down, it's Allen. Allen, nifty footwork. Still staying on his feet. Are you sick? And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. What an incredible win in overtime.
Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando.
Set for football now on a rainy Sunday afternoon. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Eagles on 1st and 10. They're ready to roll. Here's Michael Vick. Flushed out right. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Give him 30 yards there. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way, so he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it, just move on to the next play.
20! And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Marcus Allen, 46 yards. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. You talk about explosion plays. Here's one pretty much right out of the gate.
And now they get to ride a wave of emotion, momentum, everything. Just as you described, right out of the gate. Big sprint, touchdown. They're excited. But on the other side, they've got to guard against a major letdown because they hit them right in the gut with that one. And now you start to question yourself a little bit when you give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
This will be fielded at the 8. Now a hit and a loose football. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
As that ball got away from him and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Marcus Allen with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized it.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
This is taken just shy of the 10 here. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. And that one is his second fumble loss. Not a good look out of your return man.
And not only does he hurt the momentum for his team or even change the momentum of the game, but now they've got a decision to make on his own sideline. Does he continue to do that? Do you keep him in that role, or do you bring someone else in at this time?
Telvin Smith that time there to make the play. And they'll go on the ground.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown.